Horror Podcast. I'm Todd, joined by my wife Becca.
Hi.
And we're going to watch every horror movie together, which is why for Valentine's Day, we decided to rewatch The Love Witch from 2016. It's directed by Anna Biller. I don't know why that sounded like super redneck. Anna Biller. By Anna Biller, who's also working on a movie called The Face of Horror, which sounds similar to this, like stylistically, which is the big thing about The Love Witch. So we did watch this before.
We did.
And the funny thing is, I don't think either of us liked it
Yeah.
the first time. And it's funny, I'm realizing it's probably for different reasons.
Probably.
It's just strange how that happens, because I remember this was talked about a lot. I have friends who really like this. And yeah, I was so disappointed in it. I felt like I was wrong, because people were like, really?
I know. I got the same reaction.
So I felt like when we were trying to find something for Valentine's Day, we like stuff like this that isn't like slasher, but Valentine's.
Yeah.
Like I kind of was looking for something more interesting. And I think what I realized is, you know, really the only reason it's horror is because it's got witches. That's about it.
I think it still justifies itself as horror.
Absolutely. We wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't. But the main thing is that it's done in this like 70s style, and it does it super well.
So well that you're like, wait a minute.
It's crazy because watching it again, it's really like everything from the cameras they use, like the colors, the wardrobes, the editing, even the way they act feels like it's from the 70s.
The makeup, everything was so like on point artistically.
I think what fucked me up the first time, I don't think I realized any of this. And so I was really confused for part of the movie, because I was like, is this a 70s movie? Like, I didn't really look at it. I was like, oh, it's 2016. And I think it just took me too long to really understand what it was doing.
Okay.
Because I'm a fucking idiot. And I think I started to feel like maybe that was all this movie had going for it, was just the style. Like, yep, you did it. It looks like the 70s.
I think it's even supposed to be like this mixture of like 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of ambiguity on the like time period, which I also like.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing back then. It's funny that we both didn't like it though.
Yeah.
Because that made me feel more justified. But like, I had a lot more fun watching it this time.
Oh my God. I love it now, for the record.
I totally love it.
I love this movie so much. I think I was trying to watch this for the first time, but also like reflecting back on like, okay, what was going on then? Why did I hate this movie so much? Because I feel like on paper it's a movie that's like made
a little too much.
Like,
I love when we watch witch movies, and every now and then you're like, what did they say? Ah, yes. Like, I know what that is. Just such a little expert.
Not an expert.
I'm very happy you pointed out that you don't make piss jars. Because that was so funny. Because sometimes I find like rocks in random places. I'm like, I'm just not gonna touch that. Just leave it alone. If I found a piss jar in the corner of your office, we would have to talk about that. So I was very happy you were like, you know, I don't make those.
Yeah, well, it was because I was telling you probably what she was doing. And it was funny because I feel like there was a moment was like, oh, I know way too much about this. And now he's going to think that.
We just had to clear the air.
I just had to like, just for the record, that's not something I don't use that in my practice. That's not something I'm comfortable with.
I'm glad we could speak openly about these things.
Look, I don't look down on anyone who does. It's just not for me.
Not your brand of witchery. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. It happens sometimes. I know with Smile 2, we really, really need to rewatch Smile 2 because we had such a bad theater experience with that.
Oh, God. I think that was actually the worst of the year.
It made me feel like, yeah, this was good. It wasn't as good as the first one. And I've seen so many people who are like, it is better than the first one in every way. It's like, okay, maybe that experience didn't help. But I'm glad we did see this again because it's like very funny. I feel like I'm probably like 80% there with the themes and everything. We'll talk about that in spoilers. It sounds like maybe we have a slightly different interpretation
probably
of some things. So that'll be fun. But I feel like I mostly get it.
Oh yeah, I get it completely.
Okay.
I completely get it. And
maybe you could fill in the extra 20% for me.
Yeah, 2016 me was, I guess, going through it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's worth mentioning with the content warning. I think that was one of the things is there's an element in this movie. It's like, oh, it's funny that it's a witch who makes love potions and ensnares these men. But there is like a kind of similarity to like roofing someone and taking advantage of them. And you said like, oh, I remember we saw that. You're kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know why I wasn't happy with this.
Yeah. And like, obviously now, like I can kind of look past that, but I think it like held me up so much because I was so shocked. I was like, wait, she just roofied him. Like, what? Like, that's not okay. What's happening here? And it kind of like triggered something, and it was hard for me to like get back into the movie because I think I remember loving it up until that point. Because once I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah. And then toward the end of the movie, there is like a sexual assault scene where a mob is like turning on the witches.
Yep.
And nothing really happens with that. It stops.
No, but they're all unbuttoning their pants.
It's definitely like it starts going in that direction.
Yeah.
It's worth pointing out like nothing really happens.
Yeah.
And there is also the feature suicide.
Yeah.
So those are all things just to like be aware of. Outside of that, I mean, we gave it 2 buckets of blood because there's not a lot of blood in this movie. It's just not that kind of horror movie.
Yeah. And I feel like when you do see it, it's pretty brief.
And it's that bright red blood.
Yeah.
Can't have 70s horror without bright red blood. It's very funny watching this after Ganja and Hess, by the way.
Yeah.
Like a legitimate 70s horror movie, and then this one. It's like a funny double feature how that turned out. And then, I mean, as far as our spooks, 1 out of 5. It's just not like, it's not a scary horror movie.
Yeah. It's not there for that.
No. This is definitely like romantic horror comedy almost, you know? But it's got that little bit of edge to it. But it was cool. I'm glad we decided to check this out again.
Me too.
I'm glad I can say that I like this movie now.
Yes, me too. I feel like I was so determined to rewatch this recently.
Yeah.
I feel like it kept like coming up like, okay, we really need to rewatch this because I feel like I definitely missed something.
Stylistically, it would be right up your alley.
It is.
Exactly.
It exactly is.
So it's great. But why don't we just get to spoilers? Forgot to mention the soundtrack, which is fucking slick as hell.
Yeah.
Soundtrack is so good. So one thing that I saw when I just did a tiny bit of reading about this, so the director, she said that she was looking at a lot of what do they call them? Like magazines and stuff from that era that talk about like how to keep a man, you know, like those kind of things. And one of the things that she kept reading is this idea that you have to love a man less than he loves you. And I think once you hear that, that plays into this movie so much.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, what was your interpretation of like it seems to be that she loses her husband, right? And that makes her turn to witchcraft. So she joins the sex witches. And what do you think the idea was behind that specifically? About her being like drawn to witchcraft?
Oh, well, it's definitely got a huge message about femininity and how that's used. And I feel like there is, like, even though witchcraft is open to everybody, I feel like there is like a stigma of women being attracted to witchcraft.
I do like they kind of treat it as a totally normal thing, like very early on.
Yeah.
She's just like, yeah, you know, so I became a witch. And it's just like totally normal, even though there's, of course, the assholes in town who are just like spreading that witch hate.
Yeah. Yelling, burn the witch.
Yeah. But it is like absolutely a feminist movie. But the way that it addresses feminism, it's like there's straight up the two extremes. Like there is the very toxic femininity that's up against like this message behind the church, which seems to be about like using their sex powers to create like what's
sex
the word?
powers. Sorry. Yes.
To create like equality among men and women. You know, it's not about dominating men. It's about making them see you for who you are, to see your beauty. I think that's like very positive and very nice up against what's her character? Elaine. Our character Elaine, who is like the other end of it, in my opinion, because she keeps meeting up with these men. She ensnares them with her love potion, her sex magic.
Sex powers.
Yes. I mean, the first dude that she takes back, she just tells him like, yeah, I put some hallucinatory shit in your drink. That is a little fucked up. We gotta agree on that.
Yeah. I think in this moment, I feel like it's fair to say that it is like the roles are being reversed on purpose. Like, look how fucked up this is.
I can see that. But like, so that whole idea, the reason it clicked to me about loving a man less than he loves you, there are all these scenes where as soon as the guys get like attached to her and are just enamored and in love with her, suddenly she's just like staring into space. And it's just like very cold and uncaring toward them.
Yeah, wouldn't you say that is probably most women's experiences in male relationships?
I could see that for sure.
So is it really toxic femininity, or is it just a mirror?
That still makes it toxic, okay?
It is toxic.
Okay. But it's just funny that like it basically just comes down to her killing these men because they're pussies. Because every time she talks to her friend, she's like, he's such a fucking baby. Maybe it's just an expression of like how disappointing a lot of men are. I
will say there is a point in the movie where I got like extremely emotional. And
Oh, I remember.
Yeah. Do you? What part?
I do remember, because it's when where this movie seems to be going, because there winds up being a whole cop plot, which is funny because she is like just killing these guys and burying them in her yard. So that's like maybe an unexpected part of it. It does feel very 70s.
Yes.
70s movies be having cop plots a lot. But
Murder
the ultimate
mystery.
But the ultimate goal is like there's this super Chad cop that she has to win over with her sex magic. And I think it's the part when was it like a dream sequence? What was going on with that?
I think at least what I took from it is that it might be that she's like dissociating.
Was it that part, or was it before that?
It was before that.
Yeah, but remember they were at like this weird like tarot card performance art stuff.
First, that was so well done.
It was very cool looking.
Like immediately when I saw the characters, I'm like, that's the Smith Wade tarot deck, like original tarot deck that everybody you usually see like pictures of online and stuff. But the characters, they're like, you could tell immediately, and like the backgrounds.
What the cards were.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I don't know the whole deck.
Yeah.
Like by heart. But I know what the characters look like, and the illustrations are so lovely. And I really
be careful.
wanted to.
I don't know if you can keep your witch license if you don't know the tarot cards.
I'm not letting a man decide that. Okay. So anyway, these were illustrated by Pamela Coleman Smith, and I think it's important to name her as the illustrator because...
Wait, is that the illustrator of the original cards?
Yes.
Okay.
She doesn't really get the credit for it, though. The man that made it gets the credit.
What do you mean? I've never heard of that happening. Ever.
His name is kind of plastered on it, and I feel like only recently, maybe more so in the past, like, I don't know, 10 years or so, now, like, people are attaching her name Smith to it, which is so important. Because that's happened so much in history. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that part was really cool. And yeah, it was a part where they were making speeches about how their feelings of love as men and as women. Was that the part?
Yeah.
Because she has a whole speech about growing closer and learning to love all the imperfections and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's funny because listening to it, I was like, yeah, that's how I feel. I understand. Yeah. But then it's like, no, the man is like, you grow more distant and dissatisfied with them and all this shit. And I noticed that made you emotional.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of like really beautifully shown.
Yeah.
Because like I felt that same thing. I was like so happy. I'm like, I know what that feels like.
Yeah.
That feels awesome. But then to hear the response is like, you've And I know you've been there too. Like, you've been there.
Yeah, that's like it's a very standard toxic relationship.
Yeah.
And usually this is the dynamic between men and women in toxic relationships.
Yeah. And it was just, I think that also was something I really wasn't ready to like confront.
Yeah.
When I watched it, from being like super vulnerable right now. Like, it's traumatizing to have someone treat you so badly. And movies like this are really special because they can work through that kind of stuff in a different way.
Witches as vehicle for relationship dynamics, I guess.
Why are you putting all the horror in cars lately? What's going on?
When I say that, wait, are you picturing a car?
How can I not?
Okay.
I know what you mean, but
that took me a second. Okay. I know you're a very visual person. Yeah, I just hope you know that I definitely feel the first part. Because when I heard the second part, I was like, what the fuck? Get out of here.
But it's crazy because, like, I think the way they put that together, it takes you to this really, like, beautiful moment and it kind of, like, snaps you out of it. And you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you have a favorite scene?
I honestly, the tarot card carnival thing, that was, like, my favorite. I love that so much. Even though the movie has so much really great art. There's like a lot of great art happening throughout the whole film. And it's just really cool to watch it all play out. I loved like the tea party scenes.
Yeah.
And
all the paintings were cool.
Yeah. I loved how her makeup changed, but it was still so like bold. And I don't know. I loved a lot about this movie.
We did get very confused at that one part when she has a wig. And it's like, wait, what the fuck? She putting a wig on a wig? Like her hair is just so big.
Yeah. Double wig.
Yeah, there was that girl later who put on the wig and her clothes. And it was like, you're just not pulling off the same. You needed 2 wigs. So what was your like overall interpretation of the movie then?
I felt like it was overall about there's a lot. Okay. There's really a lot happening between like relationship dynamics and self-love and just being feminine in general. Yeah. But I really thought it was cool how femininity and sexuality was used as like a weapon against men, which is really cool to see.
You know, I was going to say, I don't know if it's like my favorite scene, but one that stood out for me was the whole explanation scene when they're like in a strip club and they're explaining exactly how the magic works. I just thought it was really effective. Yeah. Like this show that's being put on with the narration over top. And it's like, the message is very clear there. And it's interesting how they basically point out that like incels have ruined women's rights for all of history. Yeah. Because it's basically like women are just too fucking powerful.
Well, it's just...
They have to be suppressed.
It touches on how the patriarchy has suppressed and oppressed women for centuries. Like...
You're too sexy.
We're too powerful and all the men are scared about it. And you just need to get over it and accept it.
Yes. But that's why I like the overall message is like, look, it's not about subjugating them. We don't need to be men haters in here. It's about equality and... teaching them how to love you. I think that's actually
how to be
positive.
A human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's just such a good way to put it, though. Like, that just worked really well.
I think just the concept of men hating women, but also wanting to be in a relationship with a woman is just, like, wild to me because it's like, what are you doing?
It's like the modern version of this is complaining about women on the internet constantly and then subscribing to OnlyFans. You know,
do you like women or do you not like women? And either way, it's fine. But don't make a like job out of it. What are we doing? There's literally jobs in that.
It's timeless.
Boy podcasters.
So maybe that makes this like even more effective with its messaging to like show that this is something that has been happening forever. Yeah.
Well, I feel like the time period is such an homage because I mean that time period is when women's rights really started happening, like when the ball started rolling. So it was cool to use that aesthetic as well.
I'm looking forward to their next movie.
Me too.
I just saw when I looked them up before the episode that the next movie is like a ghost story set in England, like during medieval times. Cool. It's like, oh yeah. And there's like one picture and it looked like that, all the bright, vibrant colors, like the Technicolor thing. And it was like, oh yeah, this is going to be fucking cool.
It's crazy because there's so much time in between these movies. So I can only imagine like the game has been stepped up. So I can't wait to see it.
Glad we saw it again. We both liked it a lot this time. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Then you can go to ghostbeast.com for all our links. You can also search for Ghost Beast Pod. You can follow Lux Fatale, which is our very own Becca, to check out her horror artwork, which is very like Technicolor. And make sure to check out our merch, which is also designed by Becca, if you want to support us. And you can follow Ghost Beast on Letterboxd, where we rank everything we cover. It's funny looking it up since we had seen it before, and we both gave it like 1 star. It's like, Jesus. Yeah, it did not work. We like it a lot more this time.
Oh, yeah.
So I put it above The Long Walk, but below Frolica.
You'd put it above The Long Walk?
Yes.
Okay.
It's number 35 on our list. Also, one of the nice things about the 2025 top 10, let me understand just how you feel about The Long Walk. Maybe, it should be above.
I did like The Long Walk. I
know. It's just funny that that's like a nice way to really understand how you feel about stuff, which kind of I guess if you're listening this far, one of the things that we are planning on doing going forward is we're not going to cover like every single thing we watch, because it makes it kind of hard when you're trying to stay on top of new releases while watching old movies, because all we want to do is watch horror movies, but it kind of clogs up the feed when it's just nothing but new stuff. So we're not going to record an episode on everything we watch anymore. Instead, we're going to do some episodes that are like recaps, where we just talk about like what we've been watching recently. Because like we just watched Megan 2.0. Because I was sitting here like,
we're not doing an episode.
No. And I was thinking like, I don't really have that much to say about this, and I don't want to have to rewatch Megan and do an episode. Like, no, we'll just talk about it with some other movies. We'll probably talk about Bone Lake in that one too.
Yeah.
We're sitting on too many 2025 things. We still haven't released The Long Walk or Frolica.
Yeah.
Funnily enough. It's right in between those two on the list.
Yeah, I really want to watch some older movies too.
Yes, so we're going to do a lot more of that. But on that note, you can contact us at podcast@ghostbeast.com. If you have any older horror movies you'd like to hear us cover, give us some recommendations. It's going to be way more fun doing it this way.
Yeah.